Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Okay, welcome children. In explanation of methods of allotting resources, in the previous period we saw the meaning of market system and the features, and now we will see benefits and limitation of market system. Why any country should choose or should implement or should adopt market system in the country? If we look at the benefits, then after we can understand why it is good for all countries. The first one is economic freedom for all people of the country. Any citizen of the country has got the freedom to start any industry. There is no restriction on that. If you want to start your company or your industry, you can enter in market. You just make investment, use all four factors of production, and then you can start manufacturing the goods, you can start selling the goods in market, and yes, the profit will be there. Profit will go to whom? The government or the person who has started the industry. Yes, the profit will go to the owner of the company. So this is a great advantage because there is no rule, there is no regulation, there is no protocol about the entry of any person in economy. Second is optimum use of resources. Optimum means 100% use of resources. As we all know that the main aim of market system is profit only. So to get the maximum profit, every industrialist uses all resources 100%. So there is no wastage of any natural resource, right? And because of that, there will be no scarcity of natural resource, right? So this is a great advantage that 100% utilization of resource is possible in capitalistic economy. Third, abundant production, unlimited production. Every industrialist has got the liberty to produce the goods as much as he can. If he has got money, if he has got machinery, if he has got technology, if he has got labor, in that case, the production can be done at very huge level. For example, China, they manufacture the goods at very huge level, and because of that what happens? The price, the manufacturing cost of the production, it remains very low, and they can afford to sell their product in market at very low rate of price. So consumer gets the benefit of this. Fourth, research or exploration is always motivated in this type of economy. To earn maximum profit, every company, every industrialist motivates exploration. He tries to invent new and new technology. With the help of that, he can reduce the manufacturing cost of the product. With the help of that, his profit increases. So every company in free economy, they go for what? They prefer what? Research work, research of technology, research of new machinery. With the help of that, they can increase their profit. Next, in market system, in capitalistic economy, they have to sell their product in market. So obviously, the product should be good in quality. If the product is good in quality, if the price of that commodity is very low or very reasonable, in that case, that product will become very popular in market, and the consumer will start buying their product. With the help of that, what happens? The profit increases, and when profit increases, the size of the company increases, more profit occurs. Example I give you. In India, there is a biscuit called Parle-G, right? Our forefathers used to eat Parle-G. Since 1947, Parle-G is manufactured in India, and at the rate of 5, it is sold to the people, it is sold to the consumer. And yes, it has got good taste, it has got good quality, and as a result, even today, people buy Parle-G. So many products are available in the market, and they are popular in the market just because their quality is exceptional. So these all advantages are there, these all benefits are there in market system. But as you know that every coin has got two sides. This is one side of market system. The another side is what? The limitation. The limitation of market system. Yes, it has got dark side even. What are the limitations? Let us see. The first one is what? More importance is given to luxurious products. Yeah, in market system, the industrialist or a person wants to earn more and more profit only. And as a result, he does not focus on the production of primary things. Okay, he focuses on what? The production of luxurious things like mobile phones, like TV, like other technology which is available in the market, AC, car. The more focus is given on the production of luxurious good because there is a more profit, right? The farmer's business, okay, the whatever work is done by the farmer, his earning is very low. Yes, his investment is high, he works very hard, but his earning is low only. And if we compare the farmer with the manufacturer of Maruti company, with the owner of Maruti company, whose profit is more? Definitely Maruti company's owner earns more profit in comparison to small industrialists. So this is limitations. That focus is always there on the production of luxurious good. Second, natural resources are wasted. Every industrialist wants to earn maximum profit. There is no interference of government in that. So he starts using the natural resources blindly. And he does not hesitate even to waste the natural resource. And let me tell you children, natural resource is very important, very precious for all of us. We have to give something to our upcoming generation. If we waste the natural resources today, the upcoming generation will not be able to see them. For example, petroleum products, we are using blindly, right? Obviously, we pay for, we pay to purchase petrol, but we waste the petrol. How? Well, we use our vehicles, and whenever we are free, without any proper reason, we go out for a long drive. No doubt our money is wasted, but at the same time natural resource is also wasted now. And if we continue to use petroleum products blindly, after 50 years, that generation will not be able to see the petrol or diesel in this world. So we have to save the natural resources. Next, consumer exploitation is possible. Yeah, this is very strange, Well, because in the benefit of a market system, we saw that, the consumer gets the benefit of good quality of product. But sometimes what happens, some cunning industrialist, they sell the product by cheating, by exploiting the consumer. Why? Because their main motive is not to satisfy the wants of the consumer, but their main motive is profit only. They are doing the business for profit, and sometimes they do not hesitate exploiting the consumer. So consumer exploitation is possible. Next is disparity of income. Yeah, disparity of income, it means imbalance of income. The rich people become more rich and the poor people gets more poor. Rich becomes richer, poor becomes poor. In India, the maximum part of national income, if we see the distribution of national income, the major part of our national income, it goes to hardly 10 or 20% of the total population of India. Mukesh Ambani is becoming richer and richer, whereas the common man like you and me, we do not make economic progress like Mukesh Ambani. So that is another limitation of market system. That disparity of income is seen. And now the last one is fear of monopoly is always there in market system. Let me explain you what is monopoly. Monopoly, it means only one seller is available in the market, and as one seller is there, he can increase the price as per his wish only. The consumer gets the benefit of low rate and of good quality only when there is a competition in the market, when there are so many manufacturers available in the market and they manufacture only one good. For example, mobile phones. Many manufacturers are available. Many companies manufacture mobile. If you want to purchase a mobile, variety of mobile is available in the market. Cutthroat competition is there. So no company can afford to sell the mobile phone at a very excessive rate, at very high rate. Okay? So because of that, at very reasonable rate, we get good quality of mobile. But when monopoly is there, for example, in Ahmedabad, electricity is produced and it is sold by Torrent Power only. If only one manufacturer is available in Ahmedabad and of electricity, and that is who? Torrent Power. You have got no options to get electricity of any other company. And because of that, what happens? Well, at whatever rate Torrent Power is selling electricity to the people, even if we are not satisfied, even if we are not happy, in that case we have to pay that amount to Torrent Power. So this is called what? Monopoly. And monopoly is never good. But in market system, as government has got no control on any industry, no ownership of any industry, they cannot stop monopoly. So some weak points are also there, some disadvantages are also there, some limitations are also there of market system or capitalistic economy or free economy. So this is our market system, features, benefits and limitation. Okay, sometime this topic is asked in 5 mark, and whenever it is there in 5 mark, you have to explain features, benefits and limitations. But sometimes it is asked even in 2 or 3 marks, when you will be asked either benefits or limitation, and if it comes in 3 mark, you have to explain both benefits and limitations of market system. I hope you all have understood.